Hi, lady. Hey everybody, this is Brittany and Miss Cully Tiger here at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm just gonna do a short little walkabout with some of the cats that we didn't see this morning on our Facebook Live. Hi Deb, hi Kathy, hi Daniel. We're just gonna see a lot of sleepy cats. That's what afternoons at Big Cat are all about. Look at those big paws though. So Cully Tiger, 21 years old. Ooh. If you times a cat's age by 6, that's roughly what they would be in human years. Thank you very much for the $10 donation. I really appreciate that. We were very, very excited to see when we signed on this morning to do our Facebook Live that our donate button was back. And boy, oh boy, you guys didn't disappoint over there. We made over $400 in donations this morning, which is amazing considering we're 12 days into October and had no live donations up until that point. Except for over here on Instagram, you guys did over $200 in donations for us this past Sunday. So we really appreciate that, because if you don't know who we are, we're here to help you learn about us. Again, Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. We're a GFAS accredited sanctuary and we're a nonprofit. So 100% of your donations is what goes to the care of these cats. So if we want to give them the best retirement life possible, after many of them have had some pretty rough lives, it's all thanks to you that we can do that. All right. So if you guys want to hang out for a couple of minutes, let's go see if we can find some other sleepy cats. I'm gonna try to do another morning live tomorrow. However, oh, there he is. Oh, I don't think we're gonna be able to get a good shot of Max. But I have a meeting with Afton in the morning so that we can get together and finalize the walkabout schedule for the day of walkabout, which we're doing a virtual walkabout this November 6th. I posted about that earlier. There's Max Tiger. That's very sleepy. Since we are still closed to the public out of precaution of COVID, especially this new variant, big cats can get COVID, so we are in no hurry whatsoever to put any of these cats at risk by opening back up to the public. It's risky enough just having, the staff and volunteers and interns that are here every day caring for the cats, let alone opening up to, the whole world again. So no plans to do that anytime soon. Keeping these guys as safe as possible. Hi, bud. So Max is just hanging out in his den. I love how I can zoom all the way out. You can see this shows a little bit more spacious of a view. It's really hard when people join us for the first time ever and all they see is this. They think that's all the space he has, but he definitely has a very large enclosure. But he's very sleepy. He doesn't really care about us visiting right now. So I'll try to show you one or two more cats. So I'll try to go live probably between 8:30 and 9 in the morning over on Facebook, because at 9 o'clock I'll have the meeting about finalizing our walkabout, and then at 10 o'clock we have our staff meeting. So busy, always. I really appreciate you guys joining and helping each other out in the comments. Instagram, we don't get nearly as many people, although we had hundreds of people that watched this past Sunday. It was also a Sunday morning versus 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. So, but I really think it's important for us to reach a new audience, and I think Instagram needs a lot of reaching out so that people learn about us and what we actually do here. It's a gorgeous day here. It did get a little bit hot this afternoon, but the last 2 mornings as I was driving in, it was awesome because I actually saw 68 degrees. You guys are gonna love this. Somebody's relaxing in their pool. Let's see if he'll let us join him. Not literally, because that would be complete and utterly stupid, but hi, bud. People that swim with tigers are just not smart. Not smart, sir. Hi. Are you swimming? Can we join you for a minute? Let's join you. So this is Simba tiger. Kind of show you his layout here. I'm not going too far. You can see he's got his front paws hanging out. Hi, bud. It's very sunny. That's definitely the place to be. You can find Simba tiger in his swimming pool pretty much every day. It's always at different times of the day, but a lot of times it's first thing in the morning, midday, and then you'll even see him in there in the afternoons and evenings. He loves to soak. He loves to soak. Simba was actually rescued from Guatemala. He unfortunately spent a decade of his life being used and abused as a circus tiger. But he is living the good life now. Where are we going? Don't jump, please. What do you see? Oh my. What do you see? Still got one paw out. Hi Shizzy, thanks for joining us. So anytime you guys are watching one of our lives end up on our HGTV channel. But I also put them in our feed. I'm gonna get whipped with this wet tail, you just watch. Let's try over here this time, a little bit further away. They end up in our feed on our HGTV channel, as well as I share them in our stories. So back to us being a GFAS accredited sanctuary. That's the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. We do not buy, sell, trade, breed, or touch any of our cats here. We find that disrespectful and stupid, hence my comment about people swimming with tigers. It's just ludicrous to me. It's just insane. We treat them with the respect they deserve, which is allowing them to be the wild animal that they should have been. When you breed these animals in cages, you can never set them free. So that's not conservation, and we just don't believe in it. We also don't allow public contact. We don't believe in ambassador animals, taking the cats off site to functions for money and putting them on leashes and making people think that they're pets because they are anything but that. I always laugh. I come out to do these lives, and in the afternoon I always kind of try to call them Zen moments, because for me personally, I've spent probably all day long on the computer staring at a screen, so I like to come out and do something different. And every time I'm looking for a Zen moment cat, it's always Simba. He's always sleeping in a funny spot, or he's like laying upside down. He's gonna pee on his tree now. Or he's in his pool. So That's my favorite thing about Simba, because when you were used and abused and reprimanded by humans your whole life, and then you get to come to an accredited sanctuary to retire and live the good life, it is so refreshing to see him so happy. So chill. Ooh. Thanks for letting us join, bub. You're welcome. All right. Thank you very much, Angie, for the donation. All right, we're gonna go find another friend. Ooh, yes. All right, let's find at least one more cat. Let's see who's doing what over here. If you ever want to learn more about us, you can learn everything you need to know about us on our website, bigcatrescue.org. Also, just take a minute to scroll through our feeds, Instagram, Facebook, find us on TikTok, YouTube. We are everywhere. And there's a ton of videos out there that tell you what we do and what our mission is. Look at all those pretty white clouds today. No rain chances, which is unexpected in Florida this time of year. I do not see anybody over there. It's hard to find cats this time of day. Their enclosures are really big, and they're always snoozing somewhere where their camouflage helps them. I'm not seeing a Manny. I don't see a Jinx. Let's see, hang with me, guys. It wouldn't be surprising if Nala got a bird. Nala's a great hunter. Nala is currently out in our 22,000 square foot enclosure. And I don't know if she leaves this week or next week. I think some of those dates are gonna be a little off because of the holidays that'll be coming, but for the most part, they get 2 weeks to a month. And in such a big enclosure, they can really stretch their legs. Yeah, this is the tough part. We can't always find cats to show you because they're snoozing. See if there's an Nala bean somewhere, because I haven't gotten to show her to you guys since she came out here. I know you guys can see her on the Explore camera, but she's usually tucked away pretty good anytime I go looking for her. Oh, there she is. Hi, gorgeous. I had a feeling you really liked a palmetto somewhere. I just didn't know where. There she is. There's our gorgeous Nala. So we have live cameras all over property. Tons and tons and tons of cameras. And you can find those at bigcatcams.com. There she is. So Nala's an African serval. We have quite a few African servals here at Big Cat Rescue, and that's because people seem to think, because they are a smaller wild cat, that maybe you can tame them and keep them as pets, but that is nonsense. Servals and hybrids, which are usually savannas, they do not make good pets, and they often find themselves being abandoned or turned over to, gosh, we've had a few that, are taken to like humane societies, and they don't deal with wild animals like that, and so you risk them being euthanized, and not all rescues can take in cats, so it's just a bad idea for you to think you can make one into a pet and then end up in a situation where you need to rehome them. So our sweet Nala here was owned by a man that actually passed away, and then his family was like, we can't handle this. Like, this cat is not something that we can take care of. And that's because they're wild. These are African servals. Rose in the UK, we currently are home to 47 big cats, across 67 acres of land. You know, servals are native to Africa, so they have to like survive alongside some major predators in the world, and thinking that just because they're small in structure doesn't mean they're not fierce, you are wrong. Very, very wrong. At least Nala's lucky enough to still have her claws. The other really unfortunate part about people trying to have, you know, servals and hybrids as pets is they generally end up declawing them, thinking that's going to make them more manageable and safer. Right, lady? And that's so terrible for them. They end up having a lot of health issues in the long run from being declawed, so. Thank you so much. We got a $10, a $25, and a $50 donation, so I really appreciate that. Again, 100% of your donations goes to the care of these cats. And if anybody's new to us and you are curious about our enclosures, like I said, it's really difficult. If you just see her like this, you know, luckily she's laying in a really pretty area, so she's all covered in this natural environment. When you go all the way out, you can see how far away from me she actually is, and then of course you see cage wire and everything around her. So we do get yelled at a lot by people that just don't do research, and they love animals, but they haven't done the research to find out about us and what we do. And so I made a whole series of videos where I walk around almost every single enclosure here at Big Cat Rescue, and I show you all the amenities the cats have and exactly how much space they have. And I've put those in a playlist at dailybigcat.com. That's our secondary YouTube channel, and it's where all of these lives and our vet procedures and basically anything going on at the sanctuary is posted over there. And there's a home tours playlist, and you can watch me walk around all the enclosures, and you can see just how big they are and how difficult it can be to find the cats sometimes, because they do have a ton of space. She's starting to creep on something. Well, I really, really appreciate the donations, and if you guys came in late, this will post on our IGTV. It'll also post on our feed, and I'll share it to our stories. It'll be there for 24 hours. We started out with Miss Cully, and I'll see most of you guys in the morning over on our Facebook. And we'll try to keep up with these Instagram lives in the afternoon, weather and time permitting, of course. So thank you guys for joining, and I will see you all again soon.